What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. First, I want to thank each and every one of you for all the amazing birthday wishes. That's right, I am Dirty 31, and I wanted to make this episode because I've actually now had an ultimate grail of mine for exactly 1 year. That's right, my JLC Reverso Classique Mechanical in 18 karat yellow gold, and I've been getting a lot of questions. If I could do it over, would this still be the watch I'd choose for my 30th birthday? Because I got this exactly a year ago to celebrate me entering my 30s. So I figured it'd be really fun now that I've spent a year with this watch to kind of revisit it and assess it. Would I do this over again? It's 2:43 p.m. Let's get down to business. Alright guys, so my JLC Reverso Classique Mechanical, was it worth it? Yes, spoiler alert, it's absolutely worth it. Just look at it, it's gorgeous. I'm kidding, but this watch is honestly perfect in my opinion. I mean guys, every time I take a look at this watch and I assess it from my personal collections point of view, it kind of fits the criteria of a perfect dress watch. I've said it multiple times on this channel. You look at it, there's no complications. It's precious metal, right? 18 karat yellow gold. It's absolutely sub 40 millimeters, and there's some definite cachet there. And I know that last one, it's kind of, people either love saying it or they hate saying it, but the truth is, this watch is special. People absolutely respect the JLC name, and it being a Reverso, there's some definite history there. I mean, everything from this watch's gold case to that perfect, pristine white dial to those expertly blued hands. It's just very simple, not a whole lot of bells and whistles, you know, aside from the watch being able to flip on itself. It's just a very pristine, elegant interpretation of a sports watch, technically. I mean, obviously, nowadays, I would just wear it as a dress watch. It's not really going to be seeing any polo matches, at least not on my wrist. But all around, this watch is just an incredibly impressive piece in a very, very manageable package. So, of course, I would say this watch was absolutely worth every penny, but it seems I've almost broken the seal when it comes to a JLC Reverso addiction because I'm finding myself not satisfied. That's right, guys. If you're on the fence about starting a watch collection, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you not to. So let's go ahead and take a look at some more Reversos that I wanna add to my collection. First up, the Grand Reverso Ultra Thin 1931 Chocolate. Now, I've said it in a few different episodes and definitely on the live streams, I'm kind of over the whole rose gold fad that's going on for the past few years, honestly. It seems like ever since Rolex started rolling out these Sky Dwellers and Everose, and then the Two Tones and Everose, and then now all their sports watches and Everose, it seems like every company is now doing rose gold. Me personally, I'm going old school, man. I want to go back to yellow gold, or maybe even white gold. Let's do that. But let me be clear, okay? If I could have a rose gold watch, please give it a chocolate dial and make it a Reverso. And hey, that's exactly what JLC did with this ultra thin 1931. I mean, you look at this watch, it's an incredibly simple dial layout, a big, bold 12 Arabic. There's two hands, there's a second sub dial, and then simply stated Reverso there. It's just perfect. So yeah, if you're going rose gold, make it a Reverso and make it chocolate. Man, I love me some good chocolate. Ooh, some kind of a little bit bitter dark chocolate at the end of the night. Snuggle up with the Agatha Christie book, just nibble on that chocolate, let it melt a little bit. Oh, so romantic. I guess some people say I kind of look like Inspector Poirot. Hercule Poirot. Oh my god, that looks disgusting. Let's never do that ever again. Next up, a watch I would absolutely love to find and purchase for myself, the JLC Reverso Salmon Dial. Now, you look at this watch and it looks pretty much identical to the watch I'm wearing on my wrist right now, but that's because it is the watch I'm wearing on my wrist right now, except instead of a yellow gold case with a white dial, this Reverso uses a white gold case with a salmon dial. Now, if you know me, you know I have just an absolute fetish for Salmon Dial watches, and unfortunately, I don't currently own one. I'd love to remedy that by owning this Reverso. You know, the Classique Mechanical series from JLC, it's kind of the most purest iteration of a Reverso. It has the classic measurements. It's just a very clean two-hander dial. Not a whole lot of bells and whistles, as I've said before, but again, Salmon Dial, white gold, super understated, very hard to find. And next up on the list of Reversos that I absolutely have to have, the Cartier Reverso. Notice I did not say the Cartier Basculante, no. I'm saying Cartier Reverso. That's right, this Cartier Reverso is from around 1947, and JLC was actually making movements for Cartier at the time, so it only makes sense for them to try their hand at making their own Reverso, and looks gorgeous in yellow, gold, and steel. So for me, being an absolute Cartier freak and an absolute Reverso freak, put those things together, you got a winning package. All right, next on the list is another JLC Grand Reverso 1931, but this is the Rouge. Okay, what do I have to say about this? This is the JLC Reverso Rouge. Everyone knows about this watch. It's pretty much regarded as one of the best modern JLC Reversos. I don't really have to go into too much detail. It's a gorgeous 1931 tribute Reverso that has a red dial, that deep red dial. It looks so perfect and just really, really fun. I don't think I'd give up my yellow gold Reverso for that watch, but if I could pick another everyday Reverso to wear, it would be the Rouge. And last but not least, the final Reverso that I absolutely need to add to my personal collection is the Reverso Reference 106. Now this Reverso, it's actually Patek Phillipe. That's right, Jacques-David Lecoultre, or Jacques-David Lecoultre, however you want to pronounce it, either the fancy schmancy way or the uneducated way. Either way, that guy in the 1930s was actually a higher up at Patek Philippe, and he authorized multiple companies to actually use the Reverso case. And yeah, so just like that Cartier I mentioned a little bit earlier, let's see, Favre-Lube, however you want to pronounce it, they had a Reverso. I think Vacheron even had a Reverso. Multiple companies made Reversos at one time, and it's all because of Jacques-David Lecoultre. But this Reference 106 is easily one of the most sought after, and it's easily one of the rarest. So simply, from a collector standpoint, having a Reverso that's also a Patek Philippe is just really cool, and I'd love to own it. I've seen some with dark dials. I've seen some with very Patek Philippe, almost Calatrava dials with the Roman numerals. It's probably not my favorite on the list. It's easily probably the rarest on the list. I'd have to say my favorite on the list, aside from the watch I'm wearing currently, would be the Rouge and the Salmon Dial, and the Cartier and the Chocolate Dial, and the Patek Philippe. I just want all of them. I have a problem. But there you have it, guys. 5 Reversos maybe you never heard of, and these are the ones that I definitely want to get because, again, I broke the seal adding a Reverso to my collection a year ago, and now I can't freaking stop. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. Am I gonna get in trouble for using that slogan on my channel? Imagine Pringles tries to hit me with a copyright strike for using their slogan. That'd be hilarious. But then I flip it and convince them to sponsor me, and then it ends up that the Time Teller channel gets sponsored by Pringles. That would be awesome. Connie brought me back a case of steak flavored Pringles from Japan. Those were delicious. Okay, enough junk food. We save the junk food talk for the members chat and for the live streams. If you join us on Saturdays, you know what we're talking about. Please, let me know, what do you think about these Reversos? I'm sure there were some you never heard of, and I'm sure there's some that I haven't heard of, so please leave me a comment about your favorite on the list and about another one I need to add to the list. Guys, again, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I hope that I'm a little bit smarter this year, you know, being 31, maybe I've learned a little bit. I don't know. I could be going backwards. I think I'm probably getting, well, I was gonna say I think I'm probably getting pretty dumb, but I think I started out pretty dumb. But either way, thank you for supporting me, guys. You freaking rock. 31, and yeah, amazing birthday wishes from all of you. So thank you, guys. You make me feel very, very special. So please guys, support the channel. Check out all the affiliate links in the description below. We got a bunch of really cool watch related gear, pretty much everything the watch enthusiast needs, from, you know, watch straps, watch winders, watch toolkits, whole bunch of modern watches at my Amazon affiliate store, and a bunch of really cool vintage stuff over at www.thetimetellershop.com. So click that link, check out my personal website. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with everyone you know. Always remember, I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. I didn't invent time, I just tell it. Demonetized.